Rated Frog, you're first. Very nice. Hope you're having a good weekend. Hi, Rich. Rated Frog, I'm doing good. And Ernest is here, Kaylin's here. People are rolling in. Love to see it. Just type in my poll question. The question is, guess my favorite Sandra Bullock movie. Let's see how I spell that. Bullock movie. I think I spelled that right. Okay. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. Okay. Let me think about this. How to order them. Oops. Okay, sorry. Jesse, doing good. Same old gang, says Rich. Yes. Hello, Erin. The web. Isn't it the net? I think it's the net, right? She's in so many good ones. It is the net. Yes. All right. 1 second, people. Dang, autocorrect. Always gotta check for that. Sorry, 1 sec. Okay, I think I got it. Miss Congeniality, The Net, Bird Box, The Blind Side. Start poll. There we go. Okay, see if you can guess. Hi, Kirby. Also, members, there's a video I just posted for you minutes ago, so you can check that out. It's actually this product right here. I got this amazing saucepan from LEBOF. It's an Amazon seller. It's stainless steel and it's non-stick, doesn't have any chemicals like forever chemicals in the non-stick. There is just no non-stick they put on here. So yeah, that's the video that's waiting for you, members. You can see it right now, and then everyone else will be able to see it tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. So there we go. Just trying to get my camera figured out. What's on the menu tonight? I'm gonna make veggie burgers and tofu scramble, but I will be using my lovely new saucepan. So members, go check that out. I just posted it for you. Cassidy, hello. Yes, I did have a good Sunday. It's the end of your week of vacation, Cassidy. I hope you had a great week off. Hello, Kirby. Yabba Dabba Doo is here. Carrie is here. Doing great. Yes, everyone is on right away. I love it. It's almost Leo season, says Kaylin. Yes, my dad is a Leo. His birthday is August 12th. So it's about a month away for him. Kitchen Stream, what are you cooking? I'm doing the regular tofu scramble and veggie burgers. Cassidy Wynn, Greenleaf Music. Yes, Kirby, this is a sponsor. So this company called LEBOF reached out and they're like, can you feature one of our saucepans on your channel? We'll send it to you. So I was like, yes, I'm always happy to accept new cookware. And this was really high quality. It's like fairly heavy. The base is made out of like five ply, whatever. It's like 5 layers. That's what the brand looks like on the bottom. But yeah, stainless steel, beautiful, non-stick, cool touch handle so you don't burn yourself. Yeah, so that's what the newest video is about. I posted it just now, right before this live stream for members to see. So members, you have early access to that video. JR the Boss is here. Rich just commented on the new video, big old saucepan. Yes, it is a big old saucepan. I'm so happy with it, honestly. I want to message, what's her name? I've been in communication with several people. I'm blanking. But whoever it was that reached out to me, I want to be like, this product is so great. Can you just send me all of your other cookware? I would love to have like a big old soup pot made like this, and like a wok, a skillet. So fingers crossed. I would love to do another collab with this brand. The logo is here on the front as well. And there's also a tote bag. This came with the tote bag. You all will see it in the video. If you're a member, you can see it now. If you're not a member, you can see it tomorrow. But yeah, it was like, what? I've never gotten cookware that came with a tote bag before. Hossein is here. They cost $9.20. Let's see. It's Bruce Lee, but I changed my name. Okay. Dragon Boxer, Radar, Abdul, Wadude, John Doe from New Zealand is here. Richard Ali from South America. Can't wait to watch the new upload. Yes, Miss Mitchell, you are a member, so you can see that right now. Love to hear it. Hi, Back to the Future. I'm doing great. I had a productive weekend. It was restful. I mean, it was a long weekend because 4th of July was a holiday on Friday. So it's always nice. I mean, it feels like you can get just so much more stuff accomplished and also have time to rest when you have an extended weekend. Honestly, I feel like two days, it never feels like enough. But that's the way it is. I took advantage of the 3-day weekend this weekend, so that was great. Natalie, I'm doing great. Hi, Nico. Robin Hood, hello, doing well. Thanks for joining. Rich with all the members emojis, love to see it. Trey Hodges is here. Honeybees, Emma, Nico. Rated Frog, Hannah, who's more competitive, you or Rachel? I think I'm naturally more competitive than she is. It's just, I think she's always been more like, I'm smart, I'm talented, I work hard, but like not as needing to be like competitive. I'm not that way as much now, but definitely as kids, I would say I was way more competitive and she was more chill, like, I'm here to like have a good time and enjoy myself. Let's see, Spinosaurus is here, Darren MD, Yabba Dabba Doo, Natalie, sorry to hear that. That's a beautiful saucepan, I love the size of it. Me too, I love it too. It's just very pretty. Yes, great addition to my kitchen. It's a very useful brand collaboration. Trey Hodges says, I voted. Hello, Dan S. Toledo, Spinosaurus, Lightning Bricks, Leon Halloran, tote bag theme lately, Rachel, and now this new one. Yes, you are correct, Rich. Nico, I'm not an actor. Sham says you are lucky because you don't have exams. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm lucky because I don't have exams. I'm just grateful that I have a job and I'm not in school anymore. Oh man. Let's see, Lurkable is here, Varun, Trey Hodges, Hannah, missed you by the way. My profile picture is me of Dustin Hoffman's Hook from Halloween. Oh, funny, nice. Taiko is here. Lurkable, Ghost 7, Kaylin, I enjoyed, me too. Yes, I loved the 3-day weekend. They're so nice. Mustafa Oz from Turkey. It's morning for you already. Satya, Eli Plays, thank you. Jimmy White said hi. Brooke, not really talking about much other than brand collab. I just posted a video on my channel featuring this lovely saucepan. I'm gonna be doing my usual tofu scramble in here just because I figured I'd use it and feature it on this live stream. Trey Hodges, I actually unlocked a legendary sword in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I've never played Assassin's Creed. That was one of the video games I was interested in. Like, I would read about it in Entertainment Weekly because Entertainment Weekly covers all aspects of the entertainment industry, not just like movie stars. And I mean, I would say the games I was most interested in were Red Dead Redemption, the Terminator games, this one you're talking about, any of the Assassin's Creed video games, Grand Theft Auto, and Skyrim, I think. I've watched people play Skyrim. Call of Duty, it's like these really popular games, but I was not allowed to play violent/shooter games. My parents just did not allow it in their house. Excalibur is the game. Amos Muzungo said hi. Thank you, Taylor. Ego7up says hi from Romania, Transylvania. Love to hear it. James is here. B Rabbit. You should look at Saving Private Ryan. Yes, I do need to get around to watching Saving Private Ryan. Don't know what that is. Gangrel's Left. Architect. Hello. Battlefield Hardline. I'm not a gamer, so a lot of, if it's not like mainstream, like Halo, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Grand Theft Auto, Resident Evil, The Last of Us, like if it's not been made into a movie or a TV series, or it's just not getting tons of advertisement on the internet, probably don't know the game. Jaco, let's see, Red Dead, worth getting into these days. I'm not a gamer, honestly. I don't have a lot of spare time. I work full-time, I have a full-time job, and I also do YouTube as a second job, and then I work out every day and I sleep 8 to 9 hours a night. So between those 4 things, whatever spare scraps of time I have, I would not choose to prioritize for video games. Sorry to hear that, B Rabbit. Hi, Kelvin, good to see you. All right, Kerwin is here. Yes, Brandon Preacher Green. I'm gonna get started cooking. So what I'm gonna do is actually put this over on my stovetop with some olive oil. Just let the olive oil heat up in here. So let me grab that first. And then I'm gonna break up the tofu in a separate bowl. I'm at the bottom of this. Very bottom of this. Might as well just use it all. Why not? I love olive oil. Have you seen 8 Mile? I've seen parts of 8 Mile. I love Slim Shady. I almost just called him Marshall Mathers. But yeah, huge fan. Love him. Favorite rapper, goat, rap god. I've been listening to Eminem, God, since I was like 11. It's funny because I don't think my parents, I think my parents were able to control like what movies I saw and what video games I played. However, I don't think they were, because I mean, I was on my Nano, I was on my early like laptops, and I think my parents just weren't able to police music as much as they were movies, because I would have to like sit in front of a TV to watch movies growing up as like I was a 1993 baby. But yeah, I started listening to Eminem when I was probably like 11, I think 11 is when I first like really heard him, and I was like, dang, this guy's amazing. So yeah, big fan, and I've seen parts of 8 Mile. I don't think I've seen the whole thing though. All right, on to the stove top, and then let's grab some tofu. Ooh, also, I almost forgot. I love this type of bubbly. It's sparkling water. I love the design of this can. It has strawberry, kiwi, and pineapple flavors, and it's just sparkling water, no sugar, nothing like that. She's seen the first 2 miles of the movie then. Yeah, nice. Karin is here. That girl Scarlett. Let's get 50 likes quickly. Yeah, we're at 36. That's pretty fast. Favorite rapper is Eminem, Juice WRLD, DMX. Okay. I like the clip of Eminem rhyming orange. Yes. Henak said hi. Iona is here. Hello, Iona. Abdo Ali. Nothing beats Pepsi and Fanta. Sweet B Rabbit. Richie Mombasa, John Doe, likes in the stream, please chat. 39 on mine. I see 40 likes. All right, so I think you might be able to see the edge of the saucepan over there. I'm gonna grab the tofu from my fridge. And I think I'll just stick to 2 like I usually do. Hello, Oman. BD Bob is here, hello. King Bob 21 Savage is also here. Julian Ruiz, hello. I'm just cooking some tofu in my new saucepan. Like and subscribe, it's still free. Yes, it's until YouTube changes their platform. It is free to like and subscribe if you wish. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it. Yes, Karen or Kareen, I am vegan. John Doe says win Green Day. K Joker. Hi Ryan S. Sup, dude? Doing good. Von Gray, hello. Correct. Yes, I am vegan. Okay. So, this is the tofu. You guys who are here regularly, you see me make this all the time. So I'm using this Minnesota brand of tofu. It's called Min Tofu. I don't know why they put .com on there. It's just kind of weird, but I like it. So I'm just gonna cut these open and drain them into my sink. Let's turn you guys a little bit closer toward my kitchen, just so you're not missing some of the action. Jonathan Santiago, Iona, have to go. See you later. Floyd D is here. Beast 2 is better than Ronaldo. I'll always say that Cristiano is the GOAT of soccer. For me, it's not up for debate. I've seen enough. Nobody is here. Woohoo! Gilrigan, hello. She seems like the only mentally stable nice person on YouTube Live, man. Yeah, I hear interesting things about, I mean, not, there's has to be, like, there are normal people who go live. Because people I subscribe to that go live, like, they're normal. But I do hear funny things, about people on live and what they do. I've heard several comments about people who do tarot cards, and I've heard about people, like one person had taped themselves to a wall, and I'm just like, man, what? Oh, and people doing a live stream of themselves sleeping, which honestly to me, that seems like people who want to be ramping up their watch hours and ticking up their sub count while they're, like, basically they're trying to be as efficient with their time as possible. I actually don't think it's a bad idea to live stream yourself while you're sleeping. I personally wouldn't do it. That's a little too personal for my preference on the internet. But it's like, hey, if you're just gonna be lying there for 6, 7, 8 hours, how many hours you're gonna be sleeping, and all those hours you can just be online having people watch you. You could be earning like super chats, you could be growing your subscriber count. Like, it's not a bad idea. It's actually a really good use of literal downtime. So I don't have an issue with that. It's something that I would not do myself, but it does amuse me, and I'm like, that's smart. Like, you're like making the most of being asleep. You're actually, in some cases, I'm sure with some streamers, they're monetizing their sleep, which is wild. Carrie, I've seen people just making comfort noises, ASMR or something, okay. Let's see. Amen. Hello. Making money while sleeping. Literally, yes, that's what they're doing. Let's see. We've got Yevgeny. Hello, Yevgeny from Russia. How are you? What time is it over there? Also, how many time zones does Russia have? It's so big. It stretches from like the edge of Europe to basically Alaska. So, I don't know. I must be early on your Monday. Okay. Did you press the tofu this time? No. I actually, if you watch my video of my brand collab that's going public tomorrow, I did press the tofu, but for my tofu scramble, I don't press it because I actually like to have some moisture when I'm scrambling the tofu. I treat it like an egg, and obviously eggs are liquidy. So for me, it helps to have the moisture in the tofu when I'm scrambling it. Otherwise, it's like really, it's just kind of like dry and stiff, and I don't like that. You should do a 10-year stream and have it like the Truman Show, 24 hours for 10 years. I'm being totally serious with you guys. I want to do 24-hour live streams. It sounds insane. I mean, I would really have to plan for this. I'd probably take time off of, like, I'd take a PTO day from my job just to be able to recover from working 24 hours, like being awake for 24 hours straight. But you guys, I'm being serious. I want to do a 24-hour live stream. Sounds crazy, but time flies on here for me. I enjoy the live streams so much that it's, I mean, yeah, sure, it would get hard by hour number like 16, but hey, I'd do it. I would do that very willingly. 24-hour live stream is OD. Did you mean to say odd or overdoing it? Okay, so I've torn up the tofu, the soft tofu. There it is. It's very, basically think of it like a cheese curd. I would say that's probably the like equivalent, the closest thing you're gonna get is like a cheese curd, if you're wondering about texture. NC Goat, Ergo Video Oasis, my favorite number is 13. I love the number 13, and I was born on the 13th of September. 50th like, thank you, Gil Riggin. Love it. I'm seeing 54 likes. Your fave Rainwing is here, Johnny Theva. Yep, exactly. Scramble tofu again. Fernando Hortensio. I think the name Hortensio is so cool. Elijah Shelley, hello. You should become a big time streamer like I was just watching iShowSpeed today. Oh my god, that dude. iShowSpeed was born, I think he was born in the year 2005. And I was reading his Wikipedia page literally today. And cuz it's like I know of him, but I don't like, I've never just like watched his content. Usually he'll pop up on other people's videos that I watch, but I just decided to read about iShowSpeed today, and he became a millionaire at 16, and according to his Wikipedia page, his first major purchase once he like blew up on Twitch, and is it Twitch? I mean, I feel like he's everywhere. He's like on all the platforms. He decided to buy his mom a house. I was like, oh my god, I'm suddenly a massive fan because that's so cute. But yeah, he's also, I think I first came to know of iShowSpeed because he's a die-hard Cristiano Ronaldo fan, and there's the funniest clip of him meeting Cristiano Ronaldo in person. And of course there's like 1,000 security guards like around Cristiano, and Cristiano gets out of, I think he's getting out of a car, and iShowSpeed is like shrieking and like having a meltdown, and he's like, oh my god, and then he does the like soo, and then he takes a photo with Cristiano. It's like the best video ever. So yeah, I should put that on my bucket list / like projecting into the future. I would love to meet iShowSpeed and do like a video with him, or just some kind of cool creator thing with him, because he's hilarious. Okay. What made you start streaming? I just wanted to explore another dimension of YouTube. So I started going live on YouTube almost a year ago. I think it was August of last year. And up until that point, I had been uploading long form videos and shorts. And then I was like, oh, I should do live streaming. Like, that's a really cool, like, you can talk with people in real time, which is, you can't really do that anywhere else on the YouTube platform. And it's a great way to grow your channel, but also just like get to know people on the platform way better than just in the comment section. So yeah, it's really fun. That's why I decided to do it. All right, why Saravanan? 24-hour live stream for 10K. Ooh, I like that. Yes, Cassidy. Oh my gosh. Johnny Theva, I'm full vegan. So I don't eat any animal products. Occasionally I'll eat something that has like trace amounts of egg or butter or milk, but 98% of the time I'm vegan. Okay, I'm writing this down from Cassidy. 24-hour live stream for 10K. I love that idea, because I was like, I'm not just gonna do it out of the blue. I would kind of want there to be a reason for it. So, let's see. 24-hour live stream for 10K subs. That's so crazy. I'm trying to, like, just thinking through, because obviously, like, I have a full-time job, so I have to work Monday through Friday. I'm thinking, like, maybe I could start it, like, after work. I could start the live stream after work on Friday at, like, 7 p.m. Oh, it's brutal, though, because it'd be off of a work. It'd be, like, going from a work day straight into it. Probably what I would do is, maybe I would do it from Saturday morning to Sunday morning, and then just sleep all of Sunday to recover. I have to think about this, because obviously I don't want to burn myself for my full-time job, but it's really fun to think about. Okay, Back to the Future. Everybody's talking to each other. I'm a bit superstitious sometimes, says Ergo Video Ace about probably the number 13. Johnny Theva, I don't care for streamers, but I think iShow is great. Yes. He's so funny. Like, anytime I've seen iShow Speed, it's so, he's like full 100% energy, like just wild, crazy. Like, he's so like compelling and entertaining. He's so entertaining to watch. And I mean, I think that has to be why he blew up. Not knowing tons about him. I just find him hilarious. Okay, Cassie says, thank you, Rich. You're the best. Gary Smith, I don't know who that is. He signed a $600 million contract with Twitch. Yes, dude. That is crazy. $600 million. And the boy is 20 years old. That is boss level. That is so freaking cool. Good job. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see here. Thomas Haggerty, Luke, iShow Speed can be annoying, but it's, yes. I mean, I can see how, because he seems like such a spaz in all of the movies, or all of the videos I've seen him in. Gamma Iota, hello. Michelle Glasgow, Johnny Theva, you should collab with iShow or Kai. Yep, you will blow up overnight. That would be insane. But I mean, never say never. I'd invite that opportunity. I would love that to happen. Rated Rock says, Hannah, what did you do in your free time before you started streaming a few months back? In my free time, I was running a lot more. So I would have been training for like a marathon. So, cause I ran a marathon yesterday. I ran a marathon a year ago, roughly a year ago, last June. And marathon training is basically like say goodbye to your social calendar because you are running all weekend. You got to run all like hours on Saturday, hours on Sunday. You have to eat, you have to fuel, you have to do more laundry, you have to eat more groceries, you have to stretch, you have to cross train, you have to cool down, you have to, it's so much time. So yeah, I would say like running would have taken up all the time that I'm currently putting toward YouTube. Eddie V209, Araparis, hello. Have you been vegan for 10 plus years? Right, yes. I have been vegan since 2012. Johnny Thev, I love how you write out your goals. Shoot, I lost you in the chat. I love how you write out your goals and objectives that makes your dreams tangible. Yes, I am I'm very goal oriented, and two, I like to write things out. So I'm constantly seeing them over and over and over, and they never leave my head. It's just like having something in your face every single day, whether it's, I have a vision board, I have a list of to-do items, I have phone notes where I have like, this is where I want to be at this time, this is what I want to do, whatever. I have like milestones, bucket list, I have a bucket list phone memo. But yeah, just literally, if you just surround yourself with constant reminders so you can't escape your goals, like in my head, they're bound to happen when you're constantly reminding yourself of them. Wow, a 24-hour stream is a long stream. I know. I would have to like do some preparation for a 24-hour live stream. One, considering my full-time job, and two, just getting enough, like coming off of a huge night of sleep. Like I ideally would want to get 10, 11 hours of sleep, just load up on sleep, and then probably drink a lot of coffee and just plan out activities that I could do to keep myself going for whenever I'm hitting the slump. Okay, your fave rain wing. We're making tofu. I'm gonna go put this in my saucepan. Oh, this is looking hot. I'm gonna let this cool down just a little bit. I forgot about it over there. Because I was yapping too much about iShowSpeed in my 24-hour live stream. Best Sandra Bullock film is either a Demolition Man or Speed. Interesting. Let's see. NC, I agree, Speed is her best movie. Such a classic. B Rabbit is asking, have you seen... Shoot, I lost my place. Have you seen All Quiet on the Western Front? I think so, but I'm not sure. How old is that movie? Is that the one with Draco Malfoy in it? Tom Felton? If so, yes. I think I did see this. I think I did see this. Maybe not. Whoa. There was another war movie that came around right around this time. Film... starring Felix, oh no, this is all German actors. Oh, Daniel Bruhl, I love him. No, I'm thinking of a different movie, so I don't think, unless Im Westen nichts Neues. Interesting. That doesn't translate to, in German it's a different, you know, they didn't try to literally translate it. In German, it's nothing new in the West. Im Westen nichts Neues. Very cool. I should watch this. It's on Netflix. Anyways, Slay Queen, hello. Hi, Coffee. Good to see you. Matt Acoustic is here. Your favorite Mexican. Yes. All the people are here. Hi, Joseph Halecki. Kirby with the Dexter emojis. B Rabbit. All Quiet on the Western Front is very, very sad. I've seen many sad movies, very heart-wrenching movies. Kevin Benitez, you're the best, that's all, says Johnny Theva. I have trouble sleeping. Do you have any tips for me? Well, I do listen to sleep doctors on YouTube. Like I listen to like medical doctors, MDs, who are specifically sleep physicians. So they help patients with sleep issues. And then I also listen to like PhD scientists who study sleep and the brain and whatever, like anything to do with sleep and the brain. And the best advice I got from a sleep physician on a podcast that I also watch on YouTube is, she's like, you want your bedroom or the place you sleep to be cold. She's like, you want it to be like a cave. You want it to be cold, dark, quiet, and comfy. Like those 4 things she recommends based on her research as a doctor and as like someone who treats patients with sleep issues. So those are my 4 things for when I sleep. It's cold. I sleep at 67 degrees Fahrenheit. It's quiet. There's absolutely no noise other than a fan. It's cold, quiet, dark. So I have blackout screens, like no light at all. And then comfy, like super comfy, warm blankets, tons of pillows. Those 4 things are great. I don't drink caffeine after 12 o'clock noon, maybe 1 p.m. Like I cut off caffeine consumption because that affects me. That'll keep me up. If I were to drink caffeinated coffee later. I actually have to eat a pretty substantial dinner and even some snacks close to when I fall asleep, because I think I just have really a high metabolism rate, because I've actually woken up like plenty of times at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., middle of the night, absolutely starving. My stomach is growling and I just didn't eat enough for dinner the day before I went to sleep. So then I have to stumble through the dark, go find a snack, or just even if I have like a granola bar on my nightstand, it's just frustrating to have your sleep interrupted in the middle of the night because you could have just eaten more food. So I do eat like a large dinner. Like I try to eat a ton of food before I go to sleep, because then I just pass out and then sleep for like 9 hours. Celestial, hello. Go get it, saying hi. Matt Acoustic, best Sandra Bullock movie is Corvette Summer. Rich says you might bring Rachel into the 24-hour stream, make time go a bit quicker. Yes, I think that'd be really fun. Hello, Bearded Aussie. Elvis Norris saying, I show speed. Yes, okay, guys, I've been yapping so much. Actually, I'm gonna drain this a little bit more because I see some liquid collecting at the bottom. But for those of you just joining, I just tore up some blocks of soft tofu, and I'm gonna go put it in my saucepan over here. So, wet hands. Dunkirk. Ooh, Kirby. I love, oh my god, my favorite war movies are, well, I would say my favorite war anything is Band of Brothers. I've seen that a million times. And then I like Dunkirk. I love 1917. I think I saw the English/Americanized version of All Quiet on the Western Front. It has Tom Felton in it from Harry Potter. I really do like war movies. I find them fascinating. Oh no, show me the Monk. I was the only one watching 28 Years Later in the theater last night. I still need to go see it. I thought I was gonna go see it at the premiere, last month, and it didn't happen. Do a poll for a hair down stream, yes or no for the chat. I think we know what the answer will be. Johnny Theva, I need to look it up. Ooh, Johnny Theva, yes. It's on, I think it's Diary of a CEO. Let me look this up. Diary of a CEO sleep expert. Where is she? Yes, she's so amazing. Her name is Dr. Cherry Ma, and she is such an accomplished, I'm talking to you, Johnny Theva. This sleep doctor is so successful in her field that she works with NBA players, she works with professional hockey, like basically she works with pro athletes, because she has shown how when they're sleep deprived, like their accuracy for free throws goes way down compared to when they get like 8, 9, like a full night of sleep. Their throw accuracy, their pass accuracy, their shooting accuracy, everything goes up. So she like statistically can show how sleep has, like that's why these professional sports teams consult with her and hire her to help the players, because it's like sleep is the foundation of everything. So it improves their gameplay, it improves their season, their team's seasons, because I mean, when you're sleep deprived, your focus is worse, your aim, your accuracy is worse. It's just, the data shows it. So yeah, I will send you this link, share, copy link. Johnny Theva. Check out the sleep doctor here. Yeah, it's on the Diary of a CEO podcast. So good. Rock Aliba, hello. All right, maybe I should take the TV off my wall in my room. Yeah, I don't have any TV, nothing, like no screens. I mean, I do have an alarm that I put on my phone, but I do not watch TV in my room. I don't have a TV in my room. Every time I try and sleep, I astral project. I don't know what that is, but it sounds stressful. Hi, Muhammad, Guy, hi, Reaper, Luis Fernando Sabino, Chelsea Korshinsky. Favorite movie of all time is Gladiator. Oop, I gotta plug in my computer. One sec, guys. So let me give my tofu a stir over here. Let's see. Just a Dude messed up my mower and I'm frustrated. Sorry to hear that, Just a Dude. Khaleesi Oliver is here. Have you seen Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare? Never heard of it. Let's see. Rahul Yadav, sleep deprived win. Just kidding. Not if I can help it. That sleep deprivation is the enemy. It's so bad. No, GLA, I'm not Hispanic. I'm half white, half black. We've got John Doe, straight stressful. Coffee says, let's get Hannah to 300 likes tonight. We'll see. I see Leonardo Vives Mendez. Hello. So right now I'm just breaking up the tofu in my saucepan. It is nice having the higher sides and the non-stick texture of the pan or surface of the pan. Because sometimes when I've stirred this in my other saucepan and try to break down the pieces of tofu, it just flies out, which is frustrating. Lemons with H, hello. Leonardo, you're from Barcelona. I've been to your city. I love Barcelona so much. So pretty. Very different. It felt very different from Madrid when I was there. Curb Creeper, hello. Welcome back. Who else? NC, best part is no microplastics. I know, NC. You'll see it if you haven't already. If you check out the brand collab video where I feature this saucepan, I talk about there being no PFAs or forever chemicals that are basically just these chemicals that are nearly impossible to break down, and they stick around forever in the human body and in the environment. And the fact that this line of cookware is not made with any PFAs, it's not made with like the non-stick chemicals, makes me so glad. Ugh. It's just so frustrating. I feel like everywhere you turn, there's always something that's just screwing you over, whether it's like heavy metals in water or forever chemicals in your cookware, or things that they include like artificial fragrances in your hair products. It's just like, man, can we please get all of these junk chemicals out of our stuff? It's so frustrating. Amen. What does tofu taste like? Tofu tastes like whatever you season it with. That's the best part about tofu. It takes on the flavor of the seasonings you put into it. So I'm gonna let that hang out. And I'm also gonna make some veggie burgers, guys. You know me, my favorite mushroom quinoa veggie burgers. Coffee says Rock of Ages. Oh man. Wonder how many likes you will get on a 24-hour live stream. Boy, that's a good question. I mean, 2,000 seems possible because, I mean, depending on the day, I could get like 300 likes in 3 hours. So let's say, yeah, 2,000, that makes sense. If it's, let's say 100 likes per hour, 24 hours, that would be 2,400 likes. So yeah, I would guess, my guess is 2,000 at least, 2,000 likes. Veggie burgers, yes, it's a quick dinner kind of situation. Hi, Skyscraper. NC says totally agree. Oh, cute. Stephanie has a Labubu. That's a Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Thank you, Stephanie. Coffee, yes, mushroom burgers. Hi, Vortex. Learning maths with Benjamin. What's up for the breakfast? So this is dinner for me. I'm not eating breakfast right now, but I'm making some veggie burgers. I was just talking about plastics. I wish these products came just in the cardboard box and not in a plastic sleeve. I just feel like plastic is so inescapable completely. Okay, so just gonna let my tofu hang out in the saucepan. And in the meantime, just chat with you guys. Tip Top Health, hello, doing good. Eamon says, don't forget us when you're famous. No, I will never forget anybody here. MR said hi, Adebayo Ayobami. Learning maths, it's morning here in Pakistan. Yeah, you are way, way, way far away from us here in the United States. Shilar, hello. I think you were Veronica, if I'm remembering correctly. Vinny S, yeah, plastic. I find that over time I've been able to like eliminate, like phase out and replace things that are plastic with glassware. I did that with all of my Tupperware. I threw out my plastic Tupperware and I replaced it with glassware. And then just the cups that I drink out are either ceramic or glass or aluminum if I'm drinking out of a can. And then with cookware, I unfortunately still have some nonstick cookware. I mean, it's like I've had it forever. I wasn't thinking when I bought it years and years ago, but doing this brand collaboration with LEBOF, that's what my tofu is cooking in over there. It's like stainless steel, no PFAs, none of the forever chemical, non-stick garbage. I would love to just completely clean out my kitchenware and replace it with pure stainless steel, no PFA chemicals, nothing. David Becker, hello. Use glassware always. Yes. Yep. I have glassware. I do not store anything in plastic containers. I don't heat up anything in a plastic container. I'm trying, I mean, like looking around here, I'm trying to spot the plastic. Like my knife handle and the knife like whole sheath, whatever. This is plastic for sure. Like my measuring spoons, these are plastic. My measuring cups, also plastic. So it's like, there's stuff I use that's plastic, but I think the main part, like the main stuff I'm trying to get rid of is the plastic that is like holding food, or I'm like eating off of the surface of. So like all my plates, all my spoons, forks, knives, that's like ceramic plates, ceramic bowls. I'm not eating off of plastic. I don't buy any microwave meals anymore because it's just, I remember hearing someone talk about how bad it is to heat food in plastic and then eat out of it. So I try to avoid that. It's just kind of like at this point, I think I'm doing the best I can. But for example, like my hair conditioner bottle and my shampoo bottle, like those are plastic. And I haven't been able to find non-plastic bottles for that. Okay. Hi, Boo. Gerard Lombardi said hi. What is your water bottle lined with? I have an aluminum water bottle, so I'll show you. It's really beat up, but yeah. Yeah, this, as far as I know, is an aluminum water bottle. I don't drink out of a plastic water bottle anymore. But who knows? I mean, the lid, the screw top lid, this is plastic. So it's not entirely plastic free, but as far as I can tell, I mean, this just looks like an aluminum water bottle. Yeah, it's like one of those things. It doesn't bother me that it's 100% out of my life, because it's like being realistic. There will be traces of plastic at least, but just trying to like get it out as much as I possibly can and replace it with glass or some kind of metal or ceramic gives me a bit more peace of mind. Primo Cremo, hello. Glass is much better, no micros. Yes, Jack Winkle, I agree with you. Brad, hello. You should have played Dina in The Last of Us. Yeah, I mean, I saw the actress who played Dina in the TV show. Skyscraper says, unfortunately. Kyle is waving. Let's see. Improving my English skills. LOL, love hearing that. I don't know how to say your name in Korean. And she says, hit the like and subscribe button as it's the best way to support the stream. Yes, it is. Thank you so much, NC, for the reminder. We're going big time. Let's see, where am I? Major professional. Cassidy says the tote bag they sent along with the saucepan was really nice. Yes, I want to show you guys. I'll bring it over here so you can see. So for those of you who are just joining, if you're a member, you can see this movie, I keep saying movie. You can see this video now if you're a member. I just posted a brand collaboration video. It's this saucepan. I'm using it right now, but it's this stainless steel saucepan, and it also has a lovely lid that goes on top of it. So this brand reached out to me and asked like, hey, we'll send you this for free if you would feature it on your YouTube channel. So I got this saucepan, and then when I was unboxing it, and this is in the video, this is in the brand collaboration video, I'm unboxing it and I'm like, wait, whoa, it comes with a tote bag. So here's the very elegant LEBOF logo on here, and then I mean it's a big tote bag, like it's huge. I was like, wait, what? Since when do cookware companies send a tote bag in their packaging? And then also there's Here are the social media platforms for LEBOF. Actually, did I? Oh, I didn't link them. I need to do that in the description box. Whoops. So yeah, if you're a member, you can see that video right now because members get early access to my videos. And then everybody else will be able to see that video tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time, like usual. That's when all of my videos go live to the public. Where's the Amen. That is like one of my favorite Gordon like rage clips where he's like, where's the lamb sauce? It's so unhinged, but it's so funny. And it's like, it makes for such good internet meme content, but also imagining being in that hellishly hot kitchen getting screamed at by Gordon Ramsay and he's like red in the face is actually terrifying. It's funny for the rest of us, but it would have been absolutely horrible if you were that poor person getting screamed at. Vinny S, oh yeah, smells like chemicals every time. Oh, yuck. My knife handle is made of ethically retrieved deer antler. That's funny. Let's see, Luis Fernando, coffee, your Cheerios, I know, that's the bummer. It's like the Cheerios box, like it's great that the box is made out of cardboard, but when you look inside, the Cheerios are inside of a plastic bag. So it sucks because like I wish that they could just put the Cheerios directly into this cardboard box. But part of me thinks, you know, the reason why they put the Cheerios into the plastic is in case the box does get wet, if there's a spill, I mean, the cardboard would get soaked and then the Cheerios would be ruined and you probably wouldn't want to eat them. So there's a reason why the plastic is there, but it's just like, man, it's still plastic. Yeah. Plus, I think like plastic is so cheap to use if you're running a company and you have to have all this like manufacturing versus if you were to try to convert over to some kind of like biodegradable leaf-based, or I don't even know what biodegradable bags would look like, but I'm sure it's like way more expensive for businesses. So there's like less incentive to, you know, switch over, unfortunately, because it would cut into your profits. All right, sorry guys. Eamon says Gordon Ramsay would be proud. Rekka Rex is here, didn't see you before. Yabba dabba do, yay, skyscraper down, nice, love it. Dennis Barker, hello. I have tofu in my saucepan behind me right there. Hannah, can you make coffee a mod to help me out these days, Friday, Sunday? I will consider it, but the reason why I don't add any more mods is, the thing is, I'm able to keep up. If it's getting like overwhelmed with trolls, and I don't think we are, because it hasn't been that crazy busy, but I feel like I'm happy with the number of mods I've got now. So I'm gonna wait. Another Christmas gift idea, says Cassidy. Blessed is here. Gianna Forever, Anniversary, yes, thank you so much. Also, we're at 99 likes I'm seeing. Thank you so much, guys. And there's 1 more minute before I close this poll. So, if you haven't voted already, guess what my favorite Sandra Bullock movie is. Happy Life is here, yay! We got 2 mods in the house. Pancrazio Mephistopheles, I'm so sorry if I butchered that. Starkey had a great day. Let's see, MA loves Honey Nut Cheerios. Mine are plain Cheerios because I don't eat honey. I'm vegan and I also don't like honey. So those are not like the one with like the cute bee on it. It's just the plain Honey Nut, or the plain Cheerios. Tip Top Health is here. Damn, she fine. You wouldn't put it in the glass container. They have some for cereal. Oh, I see what you mean. Like people will pour their cereal out into a glass container. I could do that actually. I didn't think about that. Yeah, actually I could do that. Daniel Batista, Brazil. You're from Rio de Janeiro. Run for funds too. It's time for me to close this poll and let you all know the answer to this. Love it. Zhao, sorry I don't read Portuguese. Favorite color is pink. Drizzy said hi. Joel Vradenberg, hello, good to see you. We've got, yeah, Hannah's Mod Squad, yes, so great. Rated Frog, it looks like you guessed Bird Box. Garrett Club, today is my birthday, and how are you doing? Happy birthday, Garrett. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. Okay, poll results are in. The question was, guess my favorite Sandra Bullock movie. The number one, always the first choice in the list, gets the most votes. So Miss Congeniality got 42%. It's not Miss Congeniality. I think it's fine, but it's not my favorite. Bird Box got 22%, and it is Bird Box. Good job, you guys. A lot of you know I love horror movies, thriller movies, and that movie, Bird Box, is really, really scary. So congratulations to the 22% of you who got it correct. Hi, David Helson for. I like plain Kellogg Corn Flakes. Nice. Let's see. Kevin Carnage. Nice. It's a ninja. Ishmael from Iran. Jennifer Ever. Yeah, Rated Frog, when you said Bird Box, I was like, you got it. I know you've said, or you've said how like frustrated or how many times you've gotten the poll question wrong. So you got it right today. Jennifer, of course it's Bird Box. Yes, I thought it might be obvious, but I threw in The Net and what's the other one? The Blind Side, because they're like drama / thriller action, which I also really love. Like my big three are drama, horror, and like action movies, thriller action. So yes, 24-hour live stream, the ultimate grind to win. Oh man, you are so right. Yes, the ultimate grind. But honestly, to put it into perspective, Rich, I follow a resident physician. She's wonderful. Her name is Rachel Southard. You all should go follow her. She's got, I believe, 250,000 subscribers now. Like she's been on YouTube for years and she's crushing it. So she is working as a resident physician. So basically like a trainee doctor. You have to be supervised. You can't just be solo practicing. And I don't know about you people in Canada or people outside of the United States, but resident physicians, so like trainee doctors, you've graduated medical school, you have your medical degree, you're working in a hospital, but you're a resident, so you're still not a full-fledged like independent practicing doctor. These residents are working the most brutal hours, doing the most brutal work. So Rachel Southard, I've subscribed to her. I've subscribed to her for years. She's the YouTube creator I've talked about with the stalking incidents. Also, thank you so much, Anthony Satchel, for all of the, you're going on a gift bonanza. I love this. Thank you so much, Anthony. Win Anthony. What I was saying is Rachel Southard, Dr. Rachel Southard, I have watched multiple vlogs that she has done about her working 24-hour shifts at the hospital. She's an OBGYN, so she does surgeries, she does she delivers babies, she does all kinds of like female care. Yeah, she does like stitches, she does incisions, she does all this, and so she'll vlog, like she has posted vlogs of working a 24-hour shift as a doctor. And in my head, I'm like, okay, doing a 24-hour live stream, yes, it's tiresome. It's a lot of hours to work in a row, but I am not, like, it's fun, it's chill. I get to do whatever I want on a 24-hour live stream. I don't have to be doing surgery. I don't have to be delivering babies. I'm not doing any of the crazy stuff she's having to do on her 24-hour shifts as a doctor. So if she can do that, I can certainly do a 24-hour live stream. Yeah, it's brutal, you guys. Like doctors, they work some and nurses. I mean, I feel like health professionals in general work some pretty brutal shifts. And not to mention, they're doing really high stakes works. Like, you know, it's like health related, body related work. Like, they can't just be slacking off. It's crazy. Hi, Rooted. Hello. Anthony, oh my goodness. And Adeline, thank you. I saw your super chat. Yes. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I got behind. Eamon got the poll correct. Sandeep is here. Rated Frog, hey, my awesome, wonderful friends. Let's get Hannah to 150 likes. Yeah, we're at 108, I'm seeing. LOL, wrong a lot, says Rated Frog. So I'm gonna go give my tofu a little stir. I've been neglecting it back there. Dennis Barker, did you see the movie Sinister? Oh, I've seen it like 3 or 4 times at this point. I really like the movie Sinister. I super duper love Ethan, is it Ethan Hawke? I was just watching Ethan Hawke the other day in, what's it called? Leave the World Behind with Julia Roberts and Kevin Bacon and Mahershala Ali. Yeah, Ethan Hawke has grown on me. I feel like I didn't watch a lot of, I'm trying to think, what kid movies is he in that I would have watched, you know, as a kindergartner in the 2000, like in the year 2000. That's my kid years are basically 1993 to 2006, let's say. Micro is here. Jeremy, Space Invaders, your favorite A24 movie. I love A24. Oh my god, yes. Gosh, this is so tricky. Wasn't Midsummer an A24 movie? Because I feel like A24 and Ari Aster have been like interchangeable for me. Let's just look up a list because I've seen so many A24 movies. A24 movie list. Okay. What would it have been? Ooh, Heretic. Heretic was kind of icky though. So I watched Heretic. That's an A24 movie. Could not stand Everything Everywhere All at Once. Ooh, Bring Her Back looks really messed up. I don't know if I can watch that. That looks really scary. I want to say A24 was, oh, The Whale, too. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Midsummer. I think that was A24. Was Midsommar A24? I could be wrong about this, but for some reason I'm associating it. It was, yes, Midsommar. Okay, so that's my answer. I freaking loved Midsommar. So messed up, but such a crazy good movie. Acting is phenomenal. Sophia Hill, hello. Anthony, oh my gosh, all of these gifts. So great. Thank you so much, Anthony. Misguided Angel, hello. John Doe. Happy life, stalkers can be bad, be safe, of course. John Doe. Dustin Parker said hi. Abdul Kareem is here. 24-hour shift. Yeah, it's insane. It's honestly, like, personally, I don't think it should be that way because I think when you're having workers do 24-hour shifts working on humans as patients, in my mind, like, would anybody want to would anyone want to get treated as a patient by a doctor, nurse, or other healthcare professional that's been working for 24 hours? Like, I would not want to be treated by someone who's been awake for that long. Because I'm just thinking, like, they're sleep deprived, their focus probably isn't great, they could make a mistake. It's like pretty spooky to think about, and it's also just, yeah. Oh, I have so many thoughts, and I just think it's like really scary that healthcare workers have to work that much. Very unhealthy. Okay, Branch collab win, yes. Yes, thank you so much, Rich. I'm actually gonna request another collab with LEBOF so I can use more of their beautiful cookware. I am loving it so much. Gianna Forever says training day. Dustin Parker, born in 1993. So was I, Dustin. 93 babies. Dennis Rodman or Dennis who? Dennis Rodman or Dennis who? I don't know what Dennis who is. I like Dennis Rodman though. He's quite the character. Let's see. Question, are Cheerios vegan? Depends. If it's the Honey Nut Cheerios, then no. If it's plain Cheerios, yes. Mohammed Hussein, Scroll Sessions, Hereditary, that was messed up. Back to the Future sent a gift. Thank you so much, Back to the Future. You're a very beautiful woman and you have soul in my heart. Thank you, Mido. Todd Skaggs, hello. Let's see. MD Sahin. Win Green Day. Yes, win Rich. W Rich. Okay, let's give this, actually let's put the veggie burgers in the oven. I forgot to do that. All right, chef, hello. Any healthy dessert suggestions? Boy, let me think. Whenever I'm feeling like something sweet, excuse me, could feel it coming. I will, oh, actually I'm craving this now, but it's, I mean, I don't have any on hand, but I would say like dark chocolate. I try to get like 85%, 90% dark chocolate. So the bulk of what you're eating is like cacao, cocoa, it's not sugar. So like very dark chocolate, if I'm really craving something, like if I'm craving candy or like something really processed and sugary, just eating like a square or two of chocolate, I really love doing. So yeah, like you can find 90% super dark chocolate bars. I think Lindt makes 90% chocolate bars. Endangered Species is a brand of chocolate I love. XO Choco Love. I don't know if they go up to 90%, but basically, I mean, 100% chocolate bars, I mean, it's just like bitter cocoa. Like there's like no sweetness to it, but I love really dark chocolate. Thank you for the bless yous. I appreciate it. Oh, Dennis, yes, then I realized his name is Dustin in the live. Okay, I was like, wait, what am I missing here? I was confused. Dembil Koren is here. Thank you, Kern Neckles. Eka Irianto. Hello, Eka. Bless yous in the chat. I know, it's very sweet. Thank you, everybody. I call my crushes Coco. I call my crushes Coco. Okay. That's cute. All right. Let's check on this tofu. You guys, let me save this. I just caught myself. I should save this as a trivia question I can ask you right now. I just started watching a TV series and I love it. It's so good. Let me come up with options to, put into the poll question. Reverend Ayala is here. Eli Crane. Let's see. Mobin. Hello. Okay, guess which Netflix series I started last night. Now let me think of Netflix series. Let's see. Thank you, Mobin. All right. We got that. What's another one? Ooh. James Chapman, are you making my dinner? No. Infos Mond, hello. So, next trivia question for you guys. Let's see if you can get this right. Hi, Kokila. Poll question. Let's do a popcorn emoji. What was it? Guess which Netflix series I started last night. Is it? Ooh. Hold on. There we go. Barry is here. Hello. I'm just adding in the new poll question. So just a second here. Ginny and Georgia. A discovery of witches, then the Empress, then Dark. Okay, see if you can guess. I'm super into it. Okay, Barry McCockner said hi. Infos Mond. Dang, everyone cooking right now. Oh, is that true? Maria said hi. Coffee. Eka, what are you doing? I'm making dinner. I've got veggie burgers in the oven, and then I've also got tofu on my stovetop. I'm gonna check on this actually. And actually I have a little bit of spare tofu from the brand collaboration video. So again, because Barry, you're here, Barry McCockner, and I thought I saw someone else maybe in here or not. But members, there's a video waiting for you. You can see it right now. I did a brand collaboration video. This lovely saucepan is an item that a brand sent to me, and then they asked that I feature it on my channel. So that brand collaboration video is viewable for members right now, and then everyone can see it tomorrow. Everyone else can see it tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central. Govind Kotani is here. Mal is here. Hello. Nilesh Patel. How was 4th of July? I saw your reel on Instagram. You went to the parade. Yes, Maria, it was really fun. I got up early and went to a parade in Edina, Minnesota. There's lots of parades here in the Minneapolis metro area. So I went to the Edina parade this year, really, really fun. And after that, went to my parents' house. Actually, no, I came home after the parade because it was over at like 11:30 in the morning. Came back here, did a live stream for, I want to say, an hour and a half. And then I went over to my parents' house. We grilled veggie burgers, watched Independence Day with Will Smith, then played cards for hours. and then drove around the Minneapolis, St. Paul metro area and just filmed. And eventually, I mean, we would park for a little bit, watch some fireworks, and then like drive some more. So actually there's a couple more videos I want to get posted for members tonight. I have a blooper reel for this brand collaboration video. There were several outtakes. It was maddening, but always they make for such good blooper. It's like whenever I'm editing the footage from the filming, anytime where it's like cut, redo it, like one of the takes, then I'll cut it and then drop it into a separate file where it's just like bloopers. So I've got a blooper reel in the works for you guys, for members. I would love to get it done tonight. That's the plan. And then I also have, I was gonna do a quick compilation of the different fireworks that we saw driving around on the 4th of July. So a couple videos coming down the pike for you members. Stay tuned. Connie Scheuer, hello, doing great. How about you? What's your take on Bigfoot? I kind of lean on no, like with all the monsters like Sasquatch, Nessie, was Slender Man even real? Like did people think he was even a thing? But, what is it, the Chupacabra? Like there's, like I would never say like definitively no, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. I feel like we would know about this by now, especially if it's a terrestrial animal. If it's an aquatic animal, I mean, I don't even know. So little of the Earth's ocean has been explored by humans. Like, let's just look this up. What % of the ocean has been explored? So only 5 to 20% of the Earth's oceans have been explored, which means that 80 to 95% of the ocean remains a mystery. So if it's like an aquatic animal, I don't know so much about like the Loch Ness Monster maybe, but if it's a terrestrial animal, I mean, how much of the Earth's landmass have we not explored at this point? I'm like, if there's a Sasquatch out there, or if there's a Chupacabra out there, like where is it hiding? Like there's billions of people now. There have been billions upon billions of people roaming the earth forever, and in just the last century. So, I mean, I just feel like it would have been better documented if it were real. So I lean way on the no side on Sasquatch and Chupacabra and other like mysterious beasts. The hash slinging slasher, yes, I love that. Okay, Barry is here. Okay, I'll say Barry from now on. Let's see. Barry is asking, what's the discovery of witches about? I know it's a series of books, and it's based, well, it's not based on anything, but I know it's written by this like the author is this historian lady who studied basically like the occult and like the history of magic and witchcraft documented through history in like different cultures, I think. But the premise of the show, I know it has like supernatural beings, kind of like the show Supernatural, with witches, demons, and what's the third one? Vampires. Coffee says BRB. Oh, that was my veggie burger timer. I better flip those over. 1 second. So let's see. The Empress is winning the poll right now. Blooper cursing incoming, yes. I do swear in some of the clips, yes. Oh, I forgot to put this extra bit of tofu in there, whoops. Okay, Spencer Montgomery, I saw you. Philly first. Okay, that was your question, the Bigfoot question. Let's see. Emrula said hi. That was Obama's nickname. That was Amen. Mullets and Bullets. Good to see you. Bearded Ozzy said hi. Travel and Art says it's hiding underground. Excuse me, the world is bigger than it seems. I mean, it's huge, but also there are billions and billions of people. J.R. Phillips, hello. Cassidy says, yay, can't wait for the bloopers video. Become a member, everyone. Yes. So if you're a member, you get to see some bonus material from me. Maria says, there's a new Jurassic Park movie that got released, I think. Are you thinking of watching it? Does that genre of movie interest you? Yes, I really love the dinosaur movies, like the dinosaur genre, primarily Jurassic Park. I've seen 1, 2, and 3, and then I think I've seen almost all of the newer Jurassic Park movies with Chris Pratt. I know this one has, I don't know if it has Chris Pratt in it this time, but it does have Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali. I don't know if maybe they got Jeff Goldblum to come back. I love him, especially in the Jurassic movies. But yes, I had a dinosaur phase as a kid. My favorite dinosaur is the Stegosaurus. I just remember thinking they're so scary. And also, I'm so glad that we don't have to worry about dinosaurs anymore because they went extinct. But I love, love, love dinosaur movies. Barry, okay, that was you. The world is bigger than it seems. Tokabri is here. Just a dude. Loch Ness Monster is a definite no. That lake was carved out by glacier thousands of years after the dinosaur went extinct. Yes. I've always thought Loch Ness was just like a sham. Like, I never really believed it. Clemente Gonzalez, I'm making tofu, scrambled tofu, and veggie burgers. Those are in my oven. Chief of DC, hello, good to see you, Chief of DC. How goes it? Hi, Luciano Ferreira from Brazil. Can't forget about The Land Before Time. Yes, I did watch The Land Before Time, not all of it. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite thing. It's not dinosaurs though, I'm realizing. I was like, but I loved watching Dragon Tales. They seem kind of dinosaur-like. Maria says it has Jonathan Bailey. That's mainly why I want to watch it. His chemistry with his co-stars is always top tier. Jonathan Bailey. Do I know? That's such a familiar name. Jonathan Bailey. Oh, this guy. How do I know this guy? What has he been in? Broadchurch. Oh, he was in Bridgerton. Okay. Yep. I know him from Bridgerton. I know him from... What else would I know him from? That might be it. Hello, Travelers. I didn't see Wicked. Crashing. Jack Ryan didn't watch. So I for sure watched Bridgerton. Yeah, I think that's where I must know him from that because I don't recognize anything else in his list of movies and shows. Cool. Jonathan Bailey. He's English, okay. Yes, he's best known for his role as Viscount Anthony Bridgerton in the Netflix series Bridgerton. Cool. Well, then I'll have to keep an eye out for him in that movie. I will go see it, Maria. Bridgerton, yes. Brad, love Cheerios. Me too. Yes, they're usually over here. Big fan. J.R. Phillips. It's the worst. Can't forget about Land Before Time. Amen. They're herbivores. Barry, have you ever read the Dinotopia books? I don't think I read those, no. Rob Faye, hello, hot up there, 114 degrees in Arizona. Ooh, stay safe. That is brutal. I would expect a lot of air conditioning units to just give out under that kind of pressure. That's so hot. Barry says, dang, Dragon Tales takes me back. I loved Dragon Tales so much. Maria, Wicked and Bridgerton, yes. Fernando Hortensio, hello. John Wick says hello. Almost forgot about Dragon Tales. I know. I don't think it's carried forward. Like, I don't think the Gen Zs and the Gen Alphas watched Dragon Tales. It was so good though, if you were a millennial kid. Let's see. Oops, shoot. No, stop. Dang it. Sorry guys, oh no. Sorry, I messed up something on my computer, but at least it's on my phone. Ugh, come on. Okay, Brad, apparently Cheerios must make us beautiful. It's not the Cheerios. Maria, but he has an American accent in Jurassic Park though, okay. Which I find a little weird to get used to because I'm so used to his English accent. Dude, you guys, the non-American actors who roll into these American movies sounding like an American blows my mind. Christian Bale in Batman, he is English. Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead, English. What was I watching? It's so funny because I've seen Ron Weasley, that guy, Rupert Grint. I've seen him in movies with an American accent. And I've seen Aussies do American accents. And I'm like, dang, could have fooled me. Nicole Kidman, she's an Aussie. I've seen her in plenty of things, plenty of American films with an American accent. Yeah, I love it. It's just like the undercover Brits and Aussies and, you know, other accented English speakers who sound like a perfect American to me. Like I would not know that they were not an American English speaker. Just to do says the museum for the college I work at has the Dinotopia books. Cute. The artwork for them is neat. Maynor Noguera. We've got someone from Iraq here. Thank you, Brad. Astroguns 007. Yes, Brad. I have seen both seasons of The Last of Us. I wasn't as big a fan of season 2. I loved season 1. Idris Elba in The Wire. That's right. I think, isn't he also British? All right, just dropping the last bit of tofu in there. Deals, hello. Carrie, he had his last concert. Anyone ever watch Tom and Jerry? It was my go-to favorite childhood. Yep. Yes, I watched Tom and Jerry all the time. Yep. Shakir. All right. Nicole Kidman is still fine. Yeah, she's beautiful. Hi, Superman Love. Jeff Goldblum is not in the new Jurassic Park. No! Why did he not come back? He's like a must. He's like a legend. Dang it. What are your favorite men's fragrances? Probably anything. I mean, I think Tom Ford is probably my favorite, but I can't remember which one. Tom Ford and Prada. But honestly, like if it's I think it doesn't even matter what the brand is. The problem I have consistently had with men's cologne isn't even the cologne. It's the fact that someone has sprayed themselves like 10 times with cologne, and then you are just like I'm like dying in a cloud of cologne. Like it's like 1 or 2. That's all you need. But when and this isn't just, I mean, it's like with women's perfume too. It's just, if you are like a cloud there, it's like a nice touch, but it can quickly turn into just like, oh my God, I'm like breathing this in and it's hurting my nose. So, I mean, I think really any guy's cologne is great. I've never actually found men's cologne, like any specific cologne, to be bad. I haven't been like, oh, that smells weird, that smells gross. It's just the fact that someone put on way too much cologne and it just was like becoming like a nuisance, where I was just like, I can't smell anything anymore. It's just like a cloud, it's like a haze. Not good. I don't like that. Heathcliff says, Brad, hate how it ended this season. Me too. It was such a bummer of a season of The Last of Us. Let's see. Maria, I used to watch Tom and Jerry when I was little, says Back to the Future. Tariq Hassan is here. Talkfit Gear, good to see you. How are you? He became a fly, says Carrie Hoke. Cowboy Tom is who I aspire to be like a 6th grade sock hop. It also goes both ways. There's a movie called Love, Rosie with Lily Collins, and I was so surprised to find out she's not British. She was so convincing that now her real accent sounds fake to me. Interesting. Oh God, Axe Cologne. Axe Cologne, that brings me back to middle school, because I remember when the guys in my middle school suddenly they all decided it was time to start wearing some Axe Cologne. And the hallways, I mean, you could just smell it you could walk an entire hallway, go to the cafeteria. I mean, you would just smell Axe everywhere. You'd smell it in the classroom. Oh, I was just like, oh my God, why? It's like, again, not a bad fragrance, not a bad scent, but when you're just being blown over the head with it, to the point where you're getting like a headache because it's too much of a scent, it's not nice. But for me, Axe is so middle school. Trying to warn you, you weren't going to like season 2. Yeah, well, the thing is, I loved season 1, and I make a point of not, just taking people's word for anything. I mean, I'll listen to what people have to say, but ultimately I'll still make up my own mind and be like, okay, I should actually, if I want to see something, I will just go and see it, even if everyone else is saying it's crap. But I was disappointed by season 2. All of my responses are from 8 conversations ago, says Carrie. Rena Thapa. Old ladies are the worst about too much perfume. They put it on so thick you can taste it when they walk past. Yeah, part of me thinks maybe that has to do, unfortunately, with like my theory about this. Who knows? Maybe there's proof. But oh, I did not take out my veggie burgers. Let me come back to that thought. 1 second. Don't want to burn these guys. So let's see, I can just kind of stir and chat with you guys. So Just a Dude, you made that comment about how, yeah, older ladies will just have way too much perfume on. Sadly, like, here's the theory I have about this. So I think that maybe as you're getting older, your senses start to deteriorate. So like your vision isn't as good, your sense of smell isn't as good. Like, it's just your body is aging and certain senses aren't as sharp as when you were a younger person. And so I think like maybe something that can explain that is the fact that maybe like some of these old ladies just don't have a very good sense of smell, and so they're putting on so much perfume to the point that they can smell it with their poor sense of smell. But for them, what smells like enough is way too much for most people. Brad, you run away in school to the bathroom to get away from the Axe just to realize someone is going. Well, I was gonna say, Brad, you run into the bathroom trying to escape the smell of Axe, and then you realize in the bathroom there's more guys putting on Axe, and it's just like, oh, you can't escape it. I swear, I think some guys in it was specifically middle school, I recall this happening, but I think some guys would keep Axe in their lockers, because I would be walking down some long hallway, there weren't any restrooms, there wasn't a cafeteria, like there wasn't anywhere to go, there was just a long hallway of lockers, and I'm like, someone must have just like decided in the middle of going from one class to another, like during the break period, to just go to their locker and then like spray their whole self and put it back in their locker and keep going, because I remember it just being in the hallways at different parts, and I'm like, oh, this is so bad. It was so bad that I would get headaches occasionally, because someone would just, it was like they sprayed an entire container of Axe. Hello, Jay. Talk Figure says, LOL. The 6th grade sock hop, cologne, perfume, suffocation. Yep, exactly. Thank you, Livy. Let's see, Leo is here. Barry, we mostly wore Axe because we thought it made us more masculine. I mean, I think this is just, it's very middle school. I think the guys were just wearing all of this cologne because it's just like, oh yeah, like it's gonna get the ladies. Like, I'm an adult now. I'm 14 now. I am this and that. So it's just, it's so funny, but man, oh yeah, Axe, not a fan, just because of the middle school obnoxiousness, but it is fun to think back on. Evan21 is here. Oh man, this is such a fun topic of conversation. Maria says, when will you answer the poll? Ooh, how about I close it? I'll close it now and let you all know. End poll. Thanks for asking, Maria. Ghost fan. Joel Downing, yes, Orimo. I am Orimo. Hearing and Vision have left the chat after 60 plus. Travel and Art, Funniest Cartoon, Cat Tom, Sylvester the Cat, Heathcliff, Garfield, Smart Cats. For show, Stock Figure. Who else is here? Evil Steven said hi. I like making you laugh. I mean, I love laughing on here. There's many funny things that come up in the chat. Mehmet Saradal is here. Crispo from Chile is here. Travel and Art says, no, sounds old. Rod Vogel is here. Todd, is it Todd Buchman? Simcha L, hello. Homanto Singh, hello. I remember you could put a cigarette lighter to the spray can to make a torch. Ooh, I did not know that, and that stresses me out. Oh my goodness. Oof. Very dangerous. Okay, tofu is almost done, guys. Oh goodness, that's taking longer than I thought. Okay, poll results for the second trivia question. Guess which Netflix series I started last night. Ginny and Georgia was first in the list, and I will say it until the end of time. When you see one of my poll questions and then you're reading through the list of answer options, it's never gonna be the first option you see, because that's what the scroll through drive-by viewers always pick. So Ginny and Georgia was first in the list. That means it's not Ginny and Georgia. 39% of people guessed that. 30% guessed Dark. It was not Dark that I started last night. I think I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes of that, but I kind of fell off. Like, it just wasn't for me. I've never watched The Empress. 20% of you guessed that. So that leaves only 9% of you guessed the right answer. I started A Discovery of Witches last night, and it's so good. I had to cut myself off at like 1:30 in the morning last night because it was so good. I wanted to keep watching it. There's multiple seasons. I think it ran from 2018 to 2022. And so there's lots of, I only just started season 1 last night, so there's many episodes for me to see. The acting is phenomenal. It has one actor who I absolutely love. His name is Matthew Good. I've seen him in a million things. And the other actors are really, I recognized a few other ones too. But it's so cool. It's spooky. And I was gonna talk about A Discovery of Witches earlier in this live stream, but I figured that I would put it in for a poll question. I'm already starting, and I know I feel kind of bad about this, I'm starting to get excited for autumn. I'm thinking ahead to like cooler weather. There's I think September is when I'm gonna cross into 10,000 subscribers, if not the end of next month, August. Also, I'll have my YouTube 5th anniversary on September 10. I'm turning 32. I have my birthday in September. And then just like the season of fall, I love everything about it. The weather, the trees, the temperature, the cozy sweaters, the apple orchards, the pumpkin patches, pumpkin spice lattes, the cozy, like the soups and the scarves and everything about it. It's so great. So I've been feeling kind of in the autumn mood, and I saw this Netflix show pop up and I was like, I know about the book series, I haven't read the series, but it just felt like exactly like what I wanted to see. So it's very good so far. Highly recommend A Discovery of Witches. Just to picked The Empress. Let's see. Bubble Street is here. BK, Brad, all their husbands have Halloweenies. My cat climbed my back and it was painful. Oh no. Let's see, Little Cord is here. I guess The Empress because you are one, says Joel. Thanks. Excuse me. Thomas Haggerty, hello. I don't eat dairy because I'm vegan. Rebecca is here. Talkfit Gear, Macy Beery. Are you a Virgo? Yes, I am a Virgo. I'm born on September 13th. Sea Figs, hello. All right, let's finish this up, guys. Just about done with the tofu. Another Austin Powers movie coming. I've never liked Austin Powers. Mark Hill, how are you, Mark? Good to see you. You too, Beamer Boy. I'm making tofu scramble. I also have some veggie burgers at the ready. I gotta turn off my oven though. I forgot to turn it off. Let's see. Having a hard time getting the excess liquid off of this tofu, so I'm gonna try to just strain it really quick. All right, guys. Looks good to me. Adeline, Amanta, hello. There's several people in here. Shelton is here. Farut, no. Austin Powers, yeah, I cannot stand Austin Powers. What do you think of mukbang culture on the internet? Do you see yourself ever doing mukbangs? Sure, yeah, I mean, it's on my radar. I mean, I don't see any reason why not to do it, but I mean, I'd rather do other stuff. So yeah, it's on my lengthy to-do list, Maria. Good Puffer is here. I see Jim from Northern Ireland is here. Hello, Jim. Coffee, Crazy Barber. Hello, Crazy Barber. Thank you, Joel Downing. Shelton is from Canada. Ahmed TNT. Thank you. Mark Hill is doing well. Glad to hear it, Mark. I love when you have to stir it at the stove, LOL. Travel and Art says, a Signs 2, yes, oh my God. I loved Signs so much. The Mystery Guy, hello. John McLean, thank you so much. Maddie, I just ate my last 2 loaves of bread. Homanto Singh, my name is Hannah. I'm not a doctor, Maddie. Love Muscle is here. Mystery, Get Out, Out. Rose Tackle, nice scenery, says Brian's Garage. Thank you, I'm in my kitchen. Bless your heart, our friend, says Coffee. All right, let's get this tofu seasoned. Gonna get some salt. Oops. So about, not quite a full teaspoon, maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon. And then some other stuff as well. I've got my garlic powder. Edison, hello. Wouldn't be funny if you reach 10K on your birthday. I know. Oh my God. I've thought this, yabba dabba do. Like, just, I'm looking at the timeline from now. It's like we're at 8.67 thousand is what I'm seeing. And it's, you know, July 6th today for me. And yeah, looking ahead at like about 2 months from now. I mean, I think I do predict that I would get to 10,000 a little before my birthday, but it could line up like very well with my birthday. So that will be exciting. So I'm thinking ahead because it's gonna come fast, and I don't want to be rushing anything. I don't want to be stress filming and editing and uploading videos around my birthday. I want the work to be done so that I can get to my birthday weekend and just relax and enjoy and have fun. So I'm already thinking like, okay, that means I gotta do some legwork in August to really set myself up so I'm not scrambling by the time I get to my birthday. And also too, I mean, 10K could happen next month. It could happen early. It all depends on, you know, subscriber growth, and it changes day to day. It's not consistent across all of my live streams. Thank you, B Eve. Let's see. Barry says yippee-ki-yay. All right. What about Edward Scissorhands 2? I don't think I've seen the original Edward Scissorhands, actually. We're running low on my curry. That's what this is curry powder. Thank you, Andrew Fowler. Your kitchen looks so well kept. Beautiful home. Thank you so much. If I'm gonna keep any part of my home clean, it's gonna be my kitchen, because this is where I'm prepping food. But yes, I'm not like a neat freak. I'm not like super like everything must be cleaned and spotless, but I do like things to be just tidy. I've realized that as I've gotten older, just disorganization, stuff everywhere, it just makes me feel like not relaxed. It's not an ideal setting to work in or cook in. I appreciate it, Andrew. Bros Tackle, I'm making curry tofu scramble in this lovely saucepan. It's a saucepan, but you can also cook other things in here. It doesn't just have to be sauce. And this actually was a brand collaboration, guys. For those of you just joining who didn't hear me say it before, I got to do a brand collab with this lovely company. You might not be able to see it underneath, but it's LEBOF. And yeah, it's a lovely stainless steel 5-ply, like 5-layered base saucepan, and I'm loving it so far. And the brand collaboration video featuring this saucepan is currently viewable for members of my channel, and everyone else will be able to view it tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. It was very, very fun to make. I do a little cooking demonstration to show you the different, like basically what it's like to cook with this pan. Okay, we've got, I heard tofu tastes like a sponge. I disagree. Not that I really know what a sponge tastes like. I don't think I ever chomped down on a sponge when I was a kid. But no, tofu, I would say like soft tofu, if you prep it like this, it has the consistency, not completely, but it's similar to the consistency of a scrambled egg. Because I grew up eating scrambled eggs almost every day for breakfast as a kid. And I actually do like scrambling my tofu so that it has the texture and color appearance of a scrambled egg. So that's what this is. I love eating this for breakfast. Not every single day, but most mornings I would say I start my day with just a little bit of tofu scramble, similar to how people will start their day with a plate of scrambled eggs. Okay, Duvor is here. Homanto Singh is here. What's the phobia for people that dislikes possible germs? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know this. I think it's a hypochondriac. Or maybe that's if you're afraid of, no, I think that's if you're afraid of getting sick. I'd have to check. I'm not sure, but I have some guesses. All right, we got Kickoff said hi. I see Indon Gezit Uzoro, Blitz Football. Hello. Traveling Art says that looks fire. Thank you, Homanto Singh. Shaheen is here. Thank you so much. Ermalveer Singh. Germophobia? I guess germaphobe. I've heard people like self-describe themselves as germaphobes. If I eat any sort of plastics, why does my stomach hurt so badly? Ooh. I don't know the exact reason, but my guess is that plastic is probably really difficult for your stomach to break down. Let's see, germophobia, it could be that, yeah. Hannah, Made in America, great again. Nice. Germaphobe, yeah, I've heard germaphobe. I wasn't sure if that was like a casual saying or if that was an actual phrase. Okay, let's dish this up and eat some dinner. Because it's 10 p.m. So, there's a plate. Here's my two lovely veggie burgers. I'm gonna put some mustard on them, but actually first, let me just, I don't really like eating when there's still stuff sitting around, so I'm just gonna put the spices away. Maddie, okay. Beamer Boy, have you made any veggie burgers with a mushroom substitute like Lion's Mane? So these are mushroom burgers, Beamer Boy. I'll read you the mushrooms that are in these. So these are my all-time favorite veggie burgers. They're made with mushroom and quinoa. And let's see the types of mushrooms. There's white button mushroom. Actually, is that the only one? No. There's white button mushroom and there's shiitake mushroom. And then there's also oats, carrots, black beans, onion, chickpea flour, potato, spinach, quinoa, apple cider vinegar, sunflower seeds, avocado oil, hemp heart, salt, garlic powder, black pepper, rosemary, and sage. So it's like very simple ingredients, like no mystery, weird processed chemical ingredients, like really solid, like veggies, herbs, and oils. Oh, nice. Yes. So these mushroom burgers have two types of mushrooms in them, white button mushroom and shiitake mushroom. And I love everything about these. So let's get these spices put away. These were some of the spices I put into my tofu scramble. They are curry powder and turmeric, also some paprika. Keith Egan, hello. Traveling Art says no thanks. What the heck? Fried me up one. Nice. 8.67 subscribers. It's climbing. Yes, I love to see it. Thank you, Rich, for the update. All right, so let's just get some stuff moved out of the way. Guto, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Had a lovely Sunday. I slept in nice and late. I woke up at 11. Well, I was up late watching an amazing show on Netflix called The Discovery of Witches, and I was struggling to cut myself off because I could have stayed up all night watching it. So I slept in today. I woke up around, I think it was right before 11, got up, just a nice, lazy, slow morning, went for a walk, drank some coffee, and then I spent most of today editing and uploading the brand collaboration video. So I got to do a brand collaboration with this cookware company called LEBOF. They sent me this beautiful stainless steel saucepan, and the video is viewable for members right now, and then it goes public. The video is viewable to everyone tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Time. So I spent most of today's hours just editing that video and working on the thumbnail, posting it to YouTube, and then I worked out, and I feel like I did something else, but I mean, some like tidying here and there. Yeah, solid day, solid weekend. It was a really nice, long holiday weekend. Beamer Boy, sub and like, double tap the screen, woohoo! Hi Sagar, Hundo Bands Global, hello, I see you using those member emojis. Martha Stewart and Catalina Crunch, yep, I have that kind of Catalina Crunch actually. I ate some of it today. Oh, I went on a walk today and I went and got a lovely bit, like a piece of baked oatmeal. It was very tasty. But yes, I absolutely am obsessed with this brand of cereal called Catalina Crunch. 0 grams of sugar, 11 grams of protein, 9 grams of fiber. It's also keto friendly, gluten free. It's made with pea protein, chicory root fiber. Like it's so, for me, it's such a hack when I'm feeling like a really like sugary bowl of cereal. This is made with monk fruit and stevia extract, so it does have a sweet taste, but it's actually not loaded with tons and tons of sugar like the, you know, like Cocoa Puffs and Reese's Puffs and stuff like that. All right, so just move some stuff over here. All right, Barry. Oh dang, I forgot about the emojis. Yes, if you're a member, use those emojis. I feel like I should put that, well, Rich does a great job of putting them in the chat always. Yes, thank you, Rich. You did exactly what I was gonna do. If you're a member, be sure to use the members only emojis, and I've like hand-picked them for you all because they're so fun and they're things that I absolutely love. Let's see if I can get them all in one message. I don't know if it'll work. Nope, I'll run out of space, but you get the picture. Okay, Cigar, I saw you. Homanto Singh, Treesed Colt, Joel Downing, Guto, great to hear that. We need to be a bit lazy sometimes. Yes, I mean, the thing is, this, it gets under my skin though, because it's like, at least in the United States, and probably this goes for most of the Western world, I feel like people who just like to get a lot of sleep and let themselves sleep in and get caught up on sleep, like getting lots of sleep should not be, like, it should not be seen as being lazy. I think it's being like very proactive about your health. And to me, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love working hard. I have to lose sleep on things if I want to like meet deadlines and just make things work out. But it bothers me that being constantly like sleep deprived and like guzzling caffeine and energy drinks to just stay awake is glorified, because I'm like, this does not age well. People like, oh yeah, I want there to be a more like positive view of just getting tons of sleep, because it's so important. Like, that's when your brain like works on itself. Like, and there's nothing more important than your brain. Maddie is here. Hello. Okay, Clemente Gonzalez, thank you so much. Danielle is here. Danielle, member, yes. I don't know if you heard me say this, but I did a I posted a brand collaboration video, and you can see it right now because you're a member. So it's this lovely saucepan that a cooking company sent to me to feature here on my channel. So I did a video featuring the saucepan, and you can see that right now. Members get a first look at it. Brian Middleton, hello. Beaver Boy said hi. Barry with the emojis, yes. So your favorites are Gordon, Dexter's Lab, Martha Stewart, the direwolf from Game of Thrones, Daryl Dixon, heck yes, and Cornelius, the coffee mug. For those of you who don't know, Cornelius is a candy corn coffee mug that I drink my coffee out of, and I've featured on my live stream during the autumn season. So I'll probably start drinking coffee out of Cornelius maybe like mid or late September. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I had to make Cornelius one of my emojis. ML100, it's beauty sleep, Hannah. Honestly, it's healthy sleep. I mean, let me tell you guys, I'm in all seriousness, like, I have visited like care homes with people who have dementia and Alzheimer's, and I mean, you can't say it's only caused by bad sleep, but let me tell you, because I listen to a lot of neuroscientists and a lot of sleep doctors on podcasts and on YouTube, and it is frightening the health issues that crop up that they're linking to just like prolonged chronic bad sleep. Like, you increase your risk of so many health issues if you do not get proper sleep. And it's just, that's why it bothers me so much, where it's like, who needs sleep? Who needs sleep? Just work all the time. And then I see all these, sadly, all these people who have like neuro issues as they age, and it makes me wonder, like, how much of this could we avoid if we actually put a premium on getting enough sleep every night. So this is the hill I will die on, like, getting enough sleep. It's like a non-negotiable for me. I'll say this, I will cut my sleep short. I will reduce sleep if I have to, get something done, if something calls for it, I've got a deadline, I've got an airplane flight, whatever. But day to day, no, I will not compromise my sleep. Tiffany, I'm up every 2 hours. Ooh, that sounds really rough. Ashley is here. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I'm missing comments here. Okay, Thomas Haggerty, hello. Ibrahim Allen, hello. Would I play in Squid Games? No, if I had a choice, I would not play in Squid Games. Absolutely not. Brad, I'm still in the hospital. Have a good night. You too, Brad, get well. Hope you heal soon. Rocking with Cowboy is here. Rich with the update. It's already 8.68K. Dang. Ashley, how are you feeling? Oh my gosh. We're getting so close to your due date. Guto says the food looks tasty. I think it does too. I'm happy with how it turned out, and I did scramble my tofu in this lovely saucepan that I did the brand collab video for. I know some of you have already commented on the video, so I will get to your comments once I'm off of the live stream tonight. I'll probably be on here for another like 20 minutes or so. I gotta prep some for tomorrow. I have a busy work day. All right, and I think I'm gonna put some hot sauce on here too. Okay, Brad says thanks. Have a good night, Brad. Yes, one more week, Ashley. Crazy. Yes, Barry is laughing at the Cornelius mug. Yeah, yeah, enjoy using the Cornelius emoji. It's not there just by accident. I chose to do the Cornelius emoji for you guys because it's such a fan fave. Hi, Josh Garnett. We've got Depth Nos Keto Patties, Gianna Forever, good to see you. Our brains get older when we don't sleep. I mean, it's very simple and logical. Like just Google and read some scholarly articles and listen to scientists and sleep doctors talk about what their research shows when they study patients who don't get enough sleep for years and decades on end. And there are super sleepers, no doubt. There's people who can get 3-4 hours and they're fine. But it's like, I know what I need, and I cannot survive or be well if I don't get enough sleep. Diffie Prayers and Blessings is here. Hello, good to see you. Hannah's always such a beautiful lady. Thank you so much. Hi, Ghetto Hippie, Guto, our brains, yep, you said our brains get older when we don't get sleep. Yeah, it's very obvious. Like, I feel like there's not even like much of an argument here. Like, just get enough sleep or get as much as you need, you know? Okay, Beth Wilderness is here. Hannah is always such a beautiful lady. Thank you. Sleep is why skin be glowing. I mean, I also do skincare too, but yeah, sleep is just, it's so important. All right, Unique G said hi. Lokman Azizi, Dubai. Don't like the Flintstones, but Abu Dhabi do. Oh, nice. That was clever. Ahmed TNT. Veggie burgers with some curry tofu scramble on the side. Oops. Tell us a struggle you've gotten through. I mean, just like graduating with a master's degree, like having to do the thesis and present it. It was all just like, and apply for a job it was a lot, but I mean, it was challenging. It was like a struggle at times, but yeah, working toward any degree, I would say is going to be a struggle at times. If lack of sleep makes your brain older, I'm past my used by date, says Yabba Dabba Doo. Travel in art, not enough sleep and you're slipping into the sleep dimension. Yeah. Depth Nos is going to sleep. I'm going to sleep lab right now. Barry must be 1,000 years old then. Aggress Gaming. Your joy is contagious, never change. Thank you, Kenneth Trebona. I love being on here. Being on YouTube Live is so fun. So it's so easy to be upbeat on here. Let's see, Maddie S. Hello. Please give glow up tips. I don't really give like much advice on here, but I would say the pillars of my life are, I eat vegan and I really love it. So I eat a vegan diet. I drink 8 to 10 cups of water every single day. I exercise every single day, and I sleep on average 8 to 9 hours per night. And I also feel like I'm pretty mellow, like I don't have much stress in my life, but even when I do have stressful times, I just try to remember, like, in the big picture, it's not the end of the world, like, you're fine, keep it chill. Caden Hood has the same earrings. Nice. FBI, I am not a PhD. I don't have a PhD. I'm not a PhD student. Thank you, Robin Hood. Carrie says my 1000th birthday is coming up in August. Okay. You should contact Guinness World Records then. Ashley is talking to Travel and Art. I will be like a zombie for a while. Oh my gosh, you're so close. It's so crazy. Ashley, I feel like we've been talking about your triplets and your due date for months now. We're like, oh my God, it's coming. It'll be in the summer. Oh my goodness. And now we're here. We're here to like a week away or so. Kali Du is here, said hi. Guto is asking if the FBI is spying on us. Thank you for the tips, you're so kind. You're welcome, Maddie. Those are just things that work for me / I find really important in my own life. All right. Randy Michael, loving the food. Veggie burgers with curry tofu. I'll give you a close-up. I don't think I did. So that's the curry tofu scramble. I put some green hot sauce on top if you're wondering what that is. And then 2 veggie burgers with like tons of pickles on top and mustard. On vacay with the family, says Harold Fisher. Nutrition, water intake, and sleep are 90% of health and wellness. Yeah, I mean, I really think that if everybody just, and you don't have to follow any particular diet, but it's like if you can just get a solid, like even 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, drink 6 cups of water, doesn't have to be the full 8. Move every day, like just go for like a 15-minute walk every day as like a quick break, sneak it in. Like I think most people can find a spare 15 minutes if you could just put on some sneakers, tennis shoes, whatever, go for a 15-minute walk and come back. If you could do that every single day, in addition to getting enough sleep, 7 to 8 hours, and drink 6 to 8 cups of water. And then with diet, just like I would say basically just try to like limit your sweets, limit your fatty fried foods, and try to eat like whole foods that like have some veggies, have some, I don't know, just like protein, but not like hyper processed in all your meals. Ashley says, I have twins now, and in a week I'm going to have triplets. That is insane, Ashley. Oh my gosh. Wow. You're going to have 5 kids. That's amazing. Barry, I know. I was thinking the same thing. What was your husband's reaction when you told him you're having triplets? Denny Nordiana, thank you. Yes, I agree with Yabba Dabba Doo. We're all rooting for you, Ashley. Oh my goodness. Ashley is saying, Hannah, you are getting me hungry again. Hi, Ronald. Carrie says, yeah, me too, Ashley. Rain sounds are fire for sleep. Yes. In the whole day routine, what's the most enjoyable part of your routine that you love the most? I really love, oh, that's tricky. I mean, I love getting up and getting ready for the day and brewing my coffee in the morning. That's like a very just nice part of the day, like looking ahead to the day, getting ready, just all put together, and then just like sipping on my coffee and waking up. We've got, let's see. Okay, that was Robin Hood's question. He's a strong man, I'd pass out, says Barry. Joe Portland, hello. Iona is back. Calvin TD. Trying not to eat things out of a box, says Kenneth Trebona. Yeah. Tony is here. Hello. Forgot to ask, what are you having for dinner? I'm having some mushroom quinoa veggie burgers with some mustard and pickles, and then some curry tofu scramble. Hi, Jacob Ware. Iona says, I love coffee. Me too. Coffee is my favorite drink of all time. I mean, water is the most important for me, but I love coffee so much. Yes, Dunning-Kruger effect. This is curry tofu. You are correct. It's actually kind of hard to eat with a fork. Calvin TD is new here. Welcome, Calvin. My phone battery is showing a little red bar, so I'm gonna grab quickly my phone charger. All right, let's get this plugged in. Thank you, Charbel Boufadel, for the sub. Jar Briggs says, excellent dish. Thank you, Tony. Enjoy your food. I'm gonna watch Wicked for the first time with Ariana Grande for a half an hour and get sleep. Nice. Sounds great. Low key, honestly, I might hop off here soon because I am obsessed with this TV show called A Discovery of Witches, and I want to keep watching it. It is quite literally bewitching. It's such a good show. Harold Jordan, thank you so much. Carrie Hoke, I got half a year's supply of coffee at a We're Moving garage sale. Lucky you. Like 10 of them. Oh my God, for like, I'm sure for such a wild discount compared to what you'd get at the store. Lucky you. What kind of vitamins do you take? Joe Portland, I just take one, like, let me show you. So just to cover my bases, I love taking this, it's a women's multivitamin, and it basically just has a bajillion. It's like vitamin A, C, D, E, K, B12, iron, iodine, zinc, selenium, like everything. So I grew up, even as a kid, I would take like my Flintstones multivitamin every day just in case I had either a low calorie intake day, I didn't eat enough, or the foods I was eating weren't super balanced. So I've just always taken one as a safeguard just to cover my bases. Okay. McMichael BB, so viel Liebe und ein schönes Wochenende am 4th of July. Thank you so much. Dankeschön, McMichael BB. I see Stefano the Fool. This live stream stuff is so confusing and weird. Maddie S, I'm subbing and coming back. Awesome. Thank you so much, Maddie. I see Back to the Future saying, thank you for subscribing. Yes, indeed. Travel and Art says, I believe lemon water have sweetness to it if you drink it really slow. I love lemon water. And actually, I've heard that Meghan Markle begins her day by drinking lemon water. I feel like there's a few people I've heard that start their day with lemon water. Half a year, what a dream, says Dunning-Kruger effect. Eram, witches be trippin', says Barry. Random Mac, vitamin A to Z, everything, multivite. Yep, I just take my multivite and that's it. Homanto Singh, I take many vitamins as well. Einen schönen 4. Juli, Hannah, meine deutsche Homie. Yes, that's so sweet. Vielen Dank und bis später, McMichael. All right. Barry is saying, I used to get in trouble for eating the Flintstones vitamins like candy. Yeah, that's dangerous. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can OD on certain things if you eat too much of it in a multivitamin. I don't know what it would be, but yeah, that would not be good. Let's see. Richarlison Bonds come to Dominican Republic. Max Payne from Barcelona. Dunning-Kruger effect. I ate many Barney's, Fred's, and Dinos when I was a kid. Nice. Many people begin their day with lukewarm water and lemon and honey in it. I wouldn't do the lukewarm with honey. That doesn't sound nice, but I love like a cold glass of water with some lemon in it. Ahmed TNT. Awesome. Let's see, Junebug, Jedi Assassin 420. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Hello. What about omega-3s? I don't know if those have omega-3s. All right, Eddie Corbin, hello. Omega-3, very important too. Let's see, seaweed edamame, cool. Yeah, I definitely would get omega-3s from, I eat flaxseed, I eat chia seeds, I eat walnuts, Brussels sprouts and leafy greens. So you can get omega-3s from those. Yes, guys, I just looked this up. Tofu. Tofu has omega-3s. Woo! I knew I got omega-3 in my diet, but I couldn't remember where it was. Because I remember when I went vegan, I was like checking, okay, where do I get my iron from? Where do I get my calcium from? Where do I get all this stuff from? But tofu, ding, 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 has omega-3s. HO3 and I'm doing great. Thomas Flood, happy Sunday to you as well. Good to see you here. Deepak, thank you for the like. I can't sleep and I'm sharing green formulas, WTF. What does that mean? Is fish vegan? No, Barry. So vegans don't eat anything that came from an animal. That includes dairy products, eggs, honey, gelatin, anything that, you know, that you can trace back to an animal. No. So vegans don't eat that. Chia seeds and oatmeal rocks. I've never had mung bean crackers. Mung bean in crackers? I don't think I've had that before. It sounds interesting. I would try it. Win omega, yes, yes, omega-3. Random Mac, thank you so much. These are Jingle Bell earrings that I've continued to wear since December of last year because people loved them so much and thought that they were cherries and other things other than Jingle Bells that I just kept wearing them. Animator said hi. Hello, Animator. Goat is here. Lolo. Gianna Forever. Bean sprouts. I love bean sprouts, especially in Chinese food. Jai, doing well. Traveling Art, mung bean crackers, yuck. Yeah, I don't know, honestly, if I've had those or not. Okay. Let's see. Are animal crackers vegan? Without Googling anything, I'm gonna guess no. because I would guess that there's some trace of like milk product or butter or something in the cracker. Let's see. Oh, I haven't had animal crackers probably since like 4th or 5th grade. Are animal crackers vegan? I'm gonna guess it's a no. Interesting. Most plain animal crackers are considered vegan to non-strict vegans, and that's me. Like, it doesn't, every ingredient doesn't have to be vetted by like the council of vegan food experts. Like, I don't care. It's like if I can just read and it says flour, sugar, water, oil on the label, I'm like, cool. Like, I can read this container of mustard and it says distilled vinegar, water, mustard seed, salt, turmeric, paprika, and garlic. And I'm like, sweet. All those ingredients I know are vegan, and that's good enough for me. So it's saying here that, plain animal crackers are considered vegan to non-strict vegans, but there are some ingredients that may concern, it sounds like, stricter vegans. So it's like, in some cases, like really strict vegans, if the food or say you were buying a pack of cookies, and sometimes you'll see a note at the bottom that says, produced in a facility that also processes eggs, milk, whatever. Some vegans would be like, okay, I'm not buying this because even though these cookies themselves are vegan, they were made in a factory where there's like trace amounts and exposure to non-vegan products. And to me, I don't care about that, honestly. There's like only, like, you're already being picky, like you're already limiting your options as a vegan, and I'm not trying to limit them even further by being like super, super picky. Emmanuel, do you grow your own food or have you thought about it? I do not grow my own food. I don't have time to grow my own food, and I honestly don't really have an interest in growing my food right now. I'm just way too busy. I also live in a city, so I can get my groceries like delivered to my door via Instacart or just shipping and delivery from Target, Amazon, and Walmart and Whole Foods. So like at this point, I just don't have the time for it or the interest to do it, but I would love to have a garden at some point in the next few years, because I think that would be like the ultimate, just grow your own food, fewer trips to the grocery store, don't have to worry about like ordering as much stuff and getting it delivered. So it's on the to-do list. Let's see, Rena Thapa is here. Lindy Shear, thank you so much. Naz, let's see, an oodle called Celebi, 200 likes soon. Yeah, we're at 192 likes, guys. We're very close to 200. Let's see. Sorry, just chewing here. Okay, I see Shane Sheldon. Reginald Williams, hello. Let's see what you said. Hope you had a great holiday weekend. I enjoyed the parade coverage. It was a great weekend. Obviously, I'm sad that the holiday weekend is over, but all good things must come to an end. It was a wonderful holiday weekend. Barry says, being a vegan sounds like grueling trial of self-control and awareness. Honestly, I really love it. I've been vegan for 13 years. I went vegan when I was 18 in 2012. I have lived in foreign countries and eaten just fine. I've lived in Morocco. I lived in Germany for a year as a teacher. I've traveled to most of Europe. I spent a summer in Azerbaijan, which borders Russia and Turkey and Iran. So yeah, foreign country, like I've been all over the place, and I was vegan through college. It was great. Yeah, it honestly, it's worked just fine for me all over the place. Rami, I thought the pickles are eaten only in Russia. They're eaten as a snack after drinking vodka, or it's not a pickle. Interesting. I mean, these are pickles. I'm not drinking over here. Okay. It's looking like a Verochka Karaseva said hi. Hello. Eddie Bob, String Theory 1, Travel Art, best vegan meal for me for now is sauteed veggies and potatoes. Yummy. Ugh. I love a good plate full of just delicious, simple veggies with a little bit of seasoning on them. Super easy, super simple, whole foods. Random edits. Having a great Sunday. It's been a nice busy Sunday, but I also slept in until 11, which was great. Random edits. Okay, that was your comment. Reaper with Dexter. What do you eat at lunch for work? Yes, I pack my own lunches and I'll usually take like some of my curry scramble in a little container. Sometimes I'll make a little salad, or I'll bring a can of vegan soup and then just microwave it at the, you know, break room microwave station. Hello, Elise Evanson. Jongi said hi. Fried veggies are fired. Yes. Agreed. What's one of your favorite travel memories you still think about? So many. It's hard to pick one. I spent a weekend in Amsterdam with a childhood friend of mine. This was 10 years ago. It was February of 2015. We stayed in a boat, Airbnb, in one of the canals of Amsterdam. That was really fun. We visited the Anne Frank house. We went to the Van Gogh Museum. Another wonderful trip is when I was working as an English teacher overseas in Munich, Germany, and my family came over to celebrate Christmas and New Year's with me, which was awesome. So we ended up spending Christmas in Munich, and then we traveled to Prague in the Czech Republic. We went to Vienna, Austria, and then we did New Year's. This was New Year's Eve of 2016, ringing in 2017, up in Berlin at the Brandenburg Gate, and it was the most, like, that has to be the most fun trip I've ever gone on. It was just the most amazing, most magical trip. So that was awesome. And then I also did a spring break trip to Dublin, Ireland with 3 study abroad friends. This was, I think, in March of 2015, so over 10 years ago. And we just had the most fun time in Ireland. Jonte Weaver, thank you so much. Just Jonah says hello. Rich says, sleeping until 11, the ultimate dream. Yes, it felt amazing. I feel so caught up on sleep. Random edits. Have you eaten chicken before? Oh, of course, yes. I grew up an omnivore. So I went to KFC, I went to Wendy's, I went to Burger King's, I went to Arby's with all the meats. I went to Panera Bread and had the Italian combo sandwich, like chicken nuggets, mozzarella dunker sticks with like the red sauce. I ate everything growing up. So yes, I have had like all the normal meats. We didn't do any organ meats. We didn't eat like stomach. We didn't do heart, like none of that stuff. We didn't eat like rabbit or squirrel or deer. But I had pork, I had chicken, I had beef, and I had gator once at the Minnesota State Fair, and then I decided to go vegan when I was 18. So most of my life, like age 0 to 18, I was an omnivore, and then from 18 to now, which is a 13-year span, I've been vegan. So it's almost 50-50, but most of my life still has been omnivore, and then the last, since 2012, I've been vegan. Okay. Yes, Ouroboros, I love streaming. YouTube is my second job, so I do treat YouTube like a job. I do have a live stream schedule, and I enjoy it so much that I look forward to it all the time. Ooh, sorry to hear that, B&M edits. I don't do shout outs, Maddie. Harry Ickles. All right, Jonte Weaver, Gianna Forever. When did you start being vegan? That was when I was 18 years old I want to say it was the spring of 2012. I pulled the trigger and went all in and decided to go vegan. Sorry, I almost said Ray J, whoops. RJ, I decided to go vegan because one, I decided that was gonna be I thought it was like a good healthy diet to focus on just plant food. So number one reason was health. Number two reason for going vegan was not wanting to put my own dollars toward products or brands that make animal products or animal like sourced products. Ukraine is the best food, says DMOC. I will disagree with you there. Carrie Hoke, we rode through the countryside in Amsterdam. Ooh, that's so cool. Chaitanya said hi. Where did you get your earrings? I got these on Amazon. Just search for Christmas Jingle Bell earrings on Amazon. Also, we're at 202 likes. Thank you so much, guys. We've crossed the 200 mark. The bicycles are intense in Amsterdam. I'm not a cyclist, and my friend and I, when we spent that weekend there, we had to dodge bikes, or we were like constantly on the lookout for bikes. We were just like, oh my God, everyone's on a bike here. All right, we're going to Spain next July. Where in Spain are you going, Gianna Forever? Oh my God. I have been to Spain. I loved it there. Thai guy, yes, I've been to Berlin 5 different times, and almost every time I've visited the Berlin Wall. Yeah. Random edits, Ota from Tashkent. You're so nice and I'm subbing. Thank you, Random Edits, for the sub. I appreciate it. Luke 1000 said hi. Let's see. Where am I here? My first job was working at like a cafe, like a light, it was like a sandwich deli cafe. I really liked it. That Southern Grandma, hello. What kind of bubbly seltzer am I having? I'm drinking, the brand is called Bubbly. I think you can buy it at Target. You probably can buy it at Walmart and on Amazon as well. So it's just sparkling water with some strawberry, kiwi, and pineapple flavors, 0 calories. I love it. I love carbonated water. Carrie says, I've been working out for 2 years. I'm not getting muscle eggs. I know I'm betraying the cause. Barry says, you've lived quite a life, Hannah, to be honest. You tried a little of the devil's lettuce when you were in Amsterdam, didn't you? No. No. I have only tried marijuana once. It was in Washington, D.C. in, what year would that have been? Probably 2018. It was legal there at the time. It was not legal here. It's now legal here in Minnesota. But it was everywhere. When I was in Amsterdam in 2015, my friend and I were just like, oh my God, this is so crazy to see just marijuana everywhere. But I personally am not a fan. I tried it once, hated it. Personally, for me, it's like one and done. I will never do it again. I see it as like a big waste of money, big waste of time. I could be doing 1,000 other things with my precious time other than consuming marijuana / cannabis in whatever form. So I really don't like it. Thunder said hi, 619664. Random Mac, sparkling water. Let's see. Carly Douglas. Okay. Emerson Nez is here. What attracted you to becoming a vegan? Feelings, concerns. Just curiosity. I would say that's like a huge character trait of mine, is just I need to know the answer, or I'm like always like, whoa, what's that? I need to know. Whenever I stumble upon something new. So it was concern and curiosity that led me to going vegan. That girl Scarlett, hello. It's Ash is here. Random edits. What's your favorite memory in your entire life? I mean, that is really tricky because I have many, many wonderful memories. I don't know if I could list one because it's like such a range. I'm gonna be 32 in September, so that's like, you know, say starting at age 4, I can remember things. That's like roughly 30 years of memories. I don't know if I can pick one. Chicken nugget lover, hello. I don't know. That girl Scarlett, can you try a braid? Yeah, I mean, at some point, I don't know when, but I do love different hairstyles. Don't get me wrong. This is my efficient hairstyle because I can do it the fastest. Gianna Forever, Madrid for a few days, then to Cordoba. Amazing. Okay, I was in Madrid. I loved Madrid. I did not go to Cordoba. I actually don't know what part of the country it's in Spain. But one place I wish I could have visited more was like the Moorish areas, closer to Morocco. Okay, Barry, memories are the greatest gift you can give someone. Yes, totally. Hannah has a rebel side to her. Yes, I mean, I just like having fun. It can't be all like, oh, we gotta stay in the lane, gotta stay in our box. Like, that's boring. Shifty NFL is here. Carly, I do remember you. I've never eaten edibles. Random Mac. Let's see, blueberry pancake. I'm eating veggie burgers, what's left of 2 veggie burgers and some curry tofu scramble. I'd rather consume your company than MJ. I appreciate that, Shane Sheldon. Araparos, I eat raw meat for the last 6 years, brain, liver, eggs, oysters, fish. I used to be vegan. Yusuf is here. That girl, I hate eggs. Why are they jiggly like that? I mean, that's just how chicken eggs are made. Johnny Walker, hello. I do wear makeup occasionally. Yes, I wear makeup for very special occasions. So if you haven't seen it, you should check out my travel vlog. I was out in Annapolis, Maryland and Washington, D.C. for a childhood friend's wedding, and I did wear makeup to her wedding. I also will wear makeup to, like, when I graduated with my master's degree, like full cap gown situation, like hair was down because I knew I'd be taking photos. So yes, I do wear makeup for special occasions. Gianna, the coffee is to die for. Emerson, hello. Just back from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We have big fire on Navajo Reservation. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel like there's multiple disasters going on, and it stresses me out. Ronald Smoke is here. What's your favorite place to visit? Probably Duluth, Minnesota. I am a die-hard Minnesota person. Random edits, I don't know what that is. Bay Area. Favorite kind of, I guess the music I listen to most is rock, like punk rock and indie rock, and then pop music and like EDM and house. Like those types of music I love the most. John Doe, veggie burgers and curry tofu. Fire Dusk is here. That girl Scarlett says, I'm so tired. Honestly, I look up and now it's 10:52. I'm telling you guys, the hours just tick by like seconds on here. Great question, Heather. Love it. You gave me a chance to use the members emoji. Squirrel. Very like NOFX and Rancid. Are you talking about bands? I don't know what that means. I remember when Philmont, New Mexico burned down. Jeez. Punk rock? No, definitely not that. No, the punk rock I'm talking about is like Fall Out Boy. And what do you guys think that Green Day would count as punk rock? The thing is, I love rock music, but I can never figure out what counts as what. So the bands that I love are Arctic Monkeys, Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer, Metallica, the Technicolors, and I'm forgetting someone. Oh, Linkin Park and Rammstein. So it's like a range. It's like a range across the rock genre. Honestly, I don't care. Like I don't really need to know, oh, this is like an industrial blah 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 neo this. Like I really don't give a crap. But I can never recall like what means, who is an indie rock person, who's a punk rock person, who's a, I mean, I guess like the death metal screamo ones are a little easier to identify, but yeah, I can never keep them all straight. Okay, Creed, I don't really like Creed that much. I am not a mosh pit person, no. I'm getting my premium seat with my beverages and my, no, I'm sitting comfy at a concert. I don't have time for that. Barry, punk rock, Luciano, hello. Try MG Mivella, water comes from a deep. Interesting. Mustafa, yes, I've been to California twice. Gennady, is it Gennady Iritvich? Don't know if I said that right. I'm not Mexican, Casgom. That girl Scarlett is going to bed, I should too. Green Day is awesome, I would say rock. Yeah, I know I have the rock genre correct. It's like the umbrella term of rock, but then there's like a whole spectrum of like types of rock. By that girl Scarlett, Muna is here, Gianna Forever, Limp Bizkit, I don't really know any other stuff. My best sleep is alone on the top floor of a nice hotel. Nice. Miriam Alali, The Locust. What's your favorite Fall Out Boy song? Probably my songs Know What You Did in the Dark is great. Save Rock and Roll. And that one song, it's like an old one, a little bit 16 Candles, a little, what is that called? Their songs are such goofy titles. A little less 16 Candles, a little more Touch Me. That one I love. Oh my God, this just brings me back to middle school. It's from 2005. That one's fun. There's so many good ones. Winona's good. I can't choose. My all-time favorite is probably My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Ronald Smoke, awesome taste in music. I like them. Thanks. Master of Puppets is that girl Scarlett. I know only hard rock or soft rock. The thing is, I'm just like, whatever. I listen to their music and I know who they are. That seems like enough to me. I'm not sitting here trying to be like a rock aficionado flexing on people. Let's see, Jamie. We've got Ronald Smoke, Pink Floyd, SG Edits. Yes, I do have a 9 to 5. David Bradner, Mushrooms on Pizza. Traveling Art, is techno the same as house? I love like the EDM DJ type of music, but I am not the person to ask for like the technicalities of what counts as what. So in my head, they're kind of the same, but I'm sure there's something that separates them. Grand Theft Autumn, that's so funny. We all had our favorites when we were angsty teenagers, yes. All right, let's see. Ishmael. The White Stripes. Oh my God, I forgot about the White Stripes. I love them. Yes, yes. I love that. Let's see. Araparis, do you make long form videos? Yes, I have hundreds of long form videos. Please visit my channel. Ed Oz says, hello, crazy girl. Netflix is calling. El Primo's edits. Carrie Hoke says, later, dude. See you later. Carrie, I should get going too because it's 11 p.m., guys. I also feel like my phone is not charging. Like, it hasn't budged. It's still showing a red bar, which is so annoying. Mylena, Ronald Smoke, House and Techno are both different. They have different beats. Yeah, again, I love that. I love that general vibe of music, and I just don't know the differences. I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference. I just know that I like it. Appeal to nature fallacy. Don't know what that is. I started to play guitar before my first love, I think is what you meant. I'm in Minnesota, Emmy Johnson. Nice. Rolling Stones 3 times. Good job. That's very cool. All right, so I was gonna give you guys a reminder. I'm so excited for the bloopers later tonight. I know, that's why I have to get off of here because it's 11 p.m. and I gotta get the blooper reel up for you members. And if you guys, I'm gonna say this one more time, I did a lovely brand collaboration video. So I got this beautiful saucepan, this brand called LEBOF reached out to me. You can kind of see it on the bottom. And they sent me this saucepan for free and asked me to feature it on my channel. So I filmed a video trying this out, and the video will be viewable for everyone tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. So check that out. If you're a member, members, you can see that video right now if you're interested. Yeah, so check that out, and I will get the blooper reel up soon. Now for the typed reminder. My next live stream is tomorrow night, aka Monday night for me, at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. So would love to see you guys back here, 8 p.m. Central Time. Someone give me a membership. Princess House, Adrian, Mylena. Thanks, mods. Yes, Back to the Future. Thank you so much. I know Happy Life was here too. Members, there were gifts that people gave. Thank you so much for those, and some super chats as well. Rich gave some super chats, so thank you, Rich. Good night, Cassidy. Yes, good night, everyone. Marcos, hello. Take care, Emmanuel. Good night, Yabba Dabba Doo, says Back to the Future, and good night to you, Back to the Future. This was very nice, and I'll catch you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. Bye, everybody.